In the United States Army, there is a good chance that you are going to have to pull a 24-hour duty. Now, this comes in the form of CQ or staff duty. At some point in time, a soldier has to pull one of these at some point in time, probably multiple times. It's probably going to be pretty rare under maybe certain circumstances. Maybe you could avoid this, but most soldiers in the Army have to pull staff duty or CQ at some point in time. And so what this is this is something where you have a non-commissioned officer and then one or two lower enlisted soldiers known as runners that are just stuck sitting at a desk. The difference between staff duty and CQ is usually company level, where staff duty is like battalion and above or brigade and above and all that kind of stuff, for sitting at a desk. And that's all you're doing is sitting at a desk. You're like a receptionist, answering phones, doing some little taskings here and there, and just sitting at a desk. You can't really sit there and have a lot of entertainment with you. You can't bring your laptop and watch movies or play video games or anything. You're kind of just stuck there looking official, maybe reading some military related documents or books or whatever if you want. But then sometimes in the evening you can kind of get away with that. If everybody's gone late in the evening, there are times when soldiers bring out the laptops then and start playing video games or watching movies to help pass the time. But technically you're not supposed to do any of that stuff, but a lot of people still do. You're gonna need a chance to take breaks for like lunch and dinner and breakfast and all that stuff. Not any breaks really take any naps. A lot of times you'll work it internally, where maybe the non-commissioned officer or whoever is in charge will be like, hey, go ahead and pass out in this room for an hour. I'll come wake you up and we'll take turns or whatever. And that's usually done like late at night when nobody's around, but that's not really like a set standard kind of thing. It's just kind of internally worked out. Sometimes you won't do anything. It'll be just straight up 24 hours straight, sitting there at the desk, being bored, trying to stay awake, trying not to fall asleep. And then once you're done with your shift, somebody else relieves you, somebody else takes over that desk, and then you get the rest of that day off to kind of recover and sleep and kind of recover from that. So that is 24-hour duty in the United States Army.